What is up, y'all? Michael Hernandez here, MLH Media. We are out here, Metroflex, Long Beach, California, and I'm here alongside the Babian, Jake Babian. How you doing today, my brother?
Good, brother. Nice to see you again.
I know, man. It's been a little bit. I was last time in your hood about a month out. You were over there, Netflix card. Talk us through that a little bit, because, I mean, there was a lot of hecticness going on through that fight week. You were dealing with a lot. Talk about it.
Definitely one of the most anticipated and one of the most viewed prelims on the card. Absolute show, I could say, for sure. Went against Namo Fazil. Fight didn't really go in my favor. However, I think I saw a lot of things I could take away from it moving forward.
Speaking a little bit about kind of there was so much recoil, I would feel, from the conversations. I mean, it's such a deep kind of beat that really transpired, and it's almost like the seedlings kind of dropped perfectly in a sense. Can you talk about the aftermath, how everything unfolded? Obviously, Namo's now, he's been signed to Contender Series, going to be competing week 1. Can you talk a little bit about how you guys have navigated through that, how it's been for you, etc.?
So yeah, basically we had some organic beef build up, which really helped increase the viewership on our card. And as all you guys know, is selling a fight's really important for the fighters. It brings a lot more money to the fighters as well. And I think it played out perfectly. Somebody's always got to lose. I went out there and put on the performance of a lifetime. Ended up just getting caught in a submission second round. However, looking back on that, I got to kind of break the ice with fighting with the kickboxer, who's notable for his knockouts. And just put on a good performance for myself moving forward. Got a little excited, but just some stuff to tighten up.
Speaking a little bit about the actual fight itself, like how you said, I mean, anybody could see the excitement that was kind of on your face, and Fazil as well. Both of you guys exchanged in the pocket ferociously. Can you walk through how that fight was, an experience in your own belt, and now how you feel? I know you're speaking about it it's nice to go ahead and face a guy that's had that experience at the top level, but now what's next for Jake Baby?
Yeah, moving forward, we're in some talks with potential card coming up. I can't say any names, but we're really excited. Hopefully we get to give the people what they want. And following that is I could definitely see a potential rematch with me and Namo down the line in the UFC. I don't think he's got the tools it takes to beat me. Unfortunately, I just let that one slip through the fingers. However, I think just a couple more fights and he'd be all mine.
Yes, and speaking a little bit about moving forward, like how we were just talking about a little bit earlier, he's got a Dana White Contender Series fight coming up, so very much could be at that UFC for waiting. What do you make of that matchup for him in week 1? I mean, I don't believe his opponent has been released yet. If it has, obviously, we'd love to hear about it, but kind of speak about that a little bit.
I was saying this before. I think Namo is going to be one of the top contenders. He's got a lot of knockout power. The guy is known for his 3 submissions, his 4 knockouts. He's a finisher. And I think that whoever he's got placed in front of him, he's going to run through. However, there's always a guy out there that's kind of got something figured out. So we'll see how that lines up with him.
And then making a little bit, just my last question about it all. I mean, the weights were released after, seeing how much of a drastic kind of weight increase that Fazil had, and then obviously having such a kind of ill time at the scales, did that also play into effect? Did that also, I mean, I've always thought about that with fighters as well, as looking at the weights, looking at how a guy is looking weighing in.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I was hitting him with some strikes. I was seeing his eyes roll back. He was definitely feeling my power. I don't know if it slowed him down or he felt good. Only thing I would say is, I felt good at my weight, my speed. I've never went out and really fought at that pace, striking wise, and switching things up. And but again, just putting that in the pot, mixing it up, and coming back a better fighter.
They oftentimes say with fighting, 90% of the metropolitan area has an experience. I don't think 90% of MMA fighters have experienced the pace much like you and Namo put on in that Netflix card. So very kudos to both of you gentlemen. Speaking a little bit moving forward for your career, I know you mentioned you can't really talk any names, but will it be for that next Netflix promotion? Will it be for a promotion over here in the state of California? Where can the fans expect to see Jake Babian?
I believe it's going to be here in California. I can't mention promotion. However, we are looking at a former contender, somebody with a big name, just to make the fight sound and exciting. And I'm just looking to bring the heat. All my fights are exciting. I'm looking for that finish the second I step in there.
speaking a little bit about what's been going on Metroflex here, gym right in front of us. Yeah, Larry Wheels come over here asking you for some grappling advice, kind of working with you and the McKees. How has that been getting to have an influencer here kind of in the gym? You guys are used to hosting those type of guys, but I mean, Larry Wheels has been kind of making some waves, and I believe he's looking to make an MMA debut pretty soon here.
So, yeah, this information's already been released publicly, but he's going to go against Mike Holston, who's known as so he's known for capturing those big snakes, the real Tarzan. And so he's going to be going against him on the RAF platform, which is Real American Wrestling.
Yes.
I believe it's catch weight. So Larry Wheels is 260. He's about 220. He's got some jiu-jitsu, but Larry's learning from the best here, from Antonio McKee. And I've been grateful enough to be a body for him to work with as well.
How has that kind of been? Did he know you at all? Did he kind of watch the Netflix fight?
Yeah.
Did you guys have a little bit of talking?
I think anybody who's remotely an MMA fan has seen the fight, and you know, shout out to that. It's been fun getting kind of recognized here and there, you know. So it's.
Speaking a little bit about, you were just mentioning Antonio McKee. He's got a pretty big fight for his son coming up here. AJ McKee, we were just talking about it over here. You're going to be out there. How is that getting to see one of your teammates, the guy that you've gotten to work with a lot in the gym, getting to go ahead and make that jump as well?
Yeah, he's got a big thing coming up. He's going to go out there. He's the main event. He's going to go out there and smash it. What it feels like for me, you know, is just another one of my brothers going to war. So we're all locked down and ready for battle.
And just a couple last questions here for you. Really do appreciate your time, Jake.
Yeah.
You are a proud representative of not only the Long Beach / Hawaiian Gardens area, but of the 808 of Hawaii. So I'm going to ask you some questions here, right? So the ship here in Long Beach, very, very well known, the St. Mary, I believe it is called. Or
the Queen Mary.
Queen Mary, my apologies. Queen Mary over here in Long Beach. Or are we going over to visit the old good American Pearl Harbor Memorial? I know two different spots. One's haunted in one of these, one's haunted in another. Which are you picking to go ahead and go visit for a day?
Man, I've been to Pearl Harbor. I haven't been to the Queen Mary yet. I've heard the stories. Honestly, if you're in Oahu, you got to go check out Pearl Harbor, but Queen Mary's on the list for sure.
You've never gone to
I haven't gone, no.
Just nobody. I think somebody's got to get you tickets.
Let's go.
And speaking a little bit about the beaches over here in the West Coast, beaches over there in Hawaii, I know it's maybe a little bit of a toss-up, but what are you picking?
Hey, yeah, I never like to hate on anything, but I gotta say we got some amazing weather, some amazing beaches out here, but you gotta take what you can get, you know what I mean?
I know.
It sure is beautiful. The more south you go, the nicer it gets.
The more we speak a little bit about this SoCal area, and I know that you've made this area a real home due to your roots with your grandfather as well. How has that been? Like how you stated, you got to kind of work over there at Crows for quite some time, moved on now. How has that been? Now you're still in the city of Long Beach. You're representing. It's got to be pretty cool to still be seeing that Babian name all around the town, right?
Yeah, man. I've always been big on community, and it's just been really natural how everything's built up. Like the supporters, the sponsors, you know, the fights have been local. My fans. So it's just been undeniable love, and I couldn't pick a better place to live, you know.
100%.
Besides where I'm from, but you know, picked a good spot so far.
If you did have to go ahead and pick though, one thing over from California over Hawaii, what are you picking, man? Is it the traffic? I heard the traffic in Hawaii is crazier than California. Is that true?
I mean, it depends. It depends what part of California. I'd say the only thing we really need in Hawaii that I plan to bring back is more resources for the kids for fighting and getting their exposure. I had to travel out here to get what I really needed and pursue my dreams, but Hawaii's been like a foundation and a big fundamental part of that growth. So you know what? We got to support the keiki and bring some support back to the islands.
That's beautiful, my brother. Well, hey, I believe you are very much on that way. Michael Hernandez, MLH Media, signing out over here in the Long Beach area, Metro Flex, with the man himself, Nick the Babian. Babian, as he looks to go ahead and prepare for his return to the cage coming here very soon.
Oh yeah, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother.